Cape Town Design Network had been lobbying the city of Cape Town for a number of years to have a design festival in Cape Town that would be completely inclusive, but would also open up the city as well as bring different partnerships and design institutions together to celebrate design, to educate design, and to inform and include the public.
Well, the city of Cape Town has really come around for design in this regard. So what they came to the party with is they said, no, let's show us what you can do. We'll put it out there, and it was a really good platform that they gave us. And we're very thankful for that, because I think we had something to prove. It was done in a good way with their support.
Firstly, with the accolade of being World Design Capital for 2014, we need to showcase the city's many initiatives. The primary purpose behind this participation is to get industry and broader society and other design institutions and organizations to participate. This will result in job creation. Design is a form of economic activity that has phenomenal and significant economic spin-offs. And for us, promoting the sector is about promoting job creation and economic opportunity. And so that's about changing the social nature and how design plays a role in our community and in our city in helping to transform the way communities interact with us.
We also need to look at the National Development Plan. Yeah. So as a designer, for me, the way I normally translate or break those stuff down is, do you create jobs?
It's great that we have this opportunity for any of these kinds of platforms that encourage discussion, that encourage conversation and debate. I also think that design needs to be something that is broken down at times and examined, and platforms like this enable us to do it.
Most people are petrified by design. They think they're not going to look good or be intelligent enough about it. If we can promote a better aesthetic and just make more people aware of it, that is definitely the job of the magazine.
And then we also coined the theme "Design is for Sharing," because we wanted people to not just, it's not a craft for themselves, it's not an elitist thing. We wanted people to share their design, and that was carried through right across the platforms that we had put together.
I think it's important to engage with the public, to explain them how actually final product gets to the shelves, to show that there are people who sit down and think and solve these problems.
So everything has been very carefully selected. The text has been very carefully written so that people can kind of have a very quick glimpse. We hope everybody enjoys it and actually gets what design is really about.
I'm just here to look at the designs, the exhibitions, and be inspired by design and how design can change lives.
What we're doing is we're using the design storming platform to ignite change, and the design storming format has been conceptualized by the Cape Town Design Network, the Social Justice Coalition and Creative Cape Town to rally designers as well as other stakeholders from the entire civil society to tackle issues of social concern and to practice participatory design.
So we had from healthcare professionals to educators, as well as architects and designers, as well as archaeologists coming together to talk about designing identity and designing healthcare, designing education, designing housing. These are very strong elements in South Africa's democracy.
I think from a South African perspective, the fact that we're still wrestling with how to undo segregated cities and create very holistic, very inclusive cities is a challenge. So there's a lot to learn, I think, from here. Yeah. So it's quite great.
I do think that it's unusual for clinicians to be speaking to designers, and that's why I think this whole forum is brilliant. You know, the opportunity for people with different kinds of expertise to be speaking directly to designers, to talk about what the issues are and the needs are. Designers should be bringing the brief to government, not waiting for government to advertise tenders.
All of them are jam-packed with students, public, architects, so that worked really well. So the idea of creating a buzz around Cape Town is working.
An amazing teamwork, both from the working committee as well, just the general people out there.
And we had a consistent flow of 300-400 people a day. It was incredible. So we had a lot of feedback from students as well. So we wanted the open design to also add to the educational value of design.
It's been very positive. We've been very happy about it. We've had incredibly strong positive responses from the design community.
We're very excited about next year because firstly I think the big international focus will be on Cape Town. I think also because we had a short timeline this year, we couldn't get all the partners involved that we wanted to. So we're most excited about next year, about planning a little bit better, about making sure we're inclusive, not just within the city centre, but make sure that geographically we can spread into the bigger city area and make sure that we can spread that accessibility of design and that we can actually invite some international partners in and see how we can showcase Cape Town as a design city, not just for itself, but also to the rest of the world.